All right, what's up, y'all? I just want to make some cool stuff. That's it. I don't really have, it's not really going to be a tutorial, but I don't know. Let's just doodle. Let's just do some fun stuff. It's almost Christmas and I just want to relax. And this is how I relax. I got stuff all over the screen. So if you're looking for just like a regular tutorial, look at one of my other ones. This one's just going to be fun. Something for fun. I don't even know what it's going to be. Let's delete that big old sphere and add. This is going to be AI assistant. All right, let's use let's use a box. I kind of want to make some little robot with a screen. And I think we're going to start with the shapes that I want the head. Let's just block in some shapes, you know? So this will be the head. For the body, let's do a cylinder. And maybe something like that. I suppose. Let's get these things soft. So we're gonna do post subdivision to 2 and we'll bring this down. Yeah, we'll do 18. And maybe we'll bump this up just so it's not so. We'll do 3. Same thing. I just like it. I just want the edges to be a bit more round. Okay, let's make it like a monitor-ish. And I don't use the curve tool enough, so maybe we'll fart around with that a little bit and see what we get. Let's add a sphere. We'll do a little something down there. What else do we want down there? I feel like I need something else. Maybe Taurus, maybe Taurus eye. Yeah, let's add a Taurus. Did I not already save this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did I not save it? Stop playing games with me. It's always trying to play games. Let's add a Taurus. And let's make it a little bit, smaller like this. That looks kind of interesting. We'll mirror that. Yeah, we might as well just validate them. And we'll see what happens. It looks too much like shorts. Let's see what happens if we... Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. I want some curve. I want a little bit of a difference in this. Let's use select mask. This kind of character would actually be a little bit easier on Blender, most likely, but that's okay. Because I've been using it a lot, and it's good for, let's use rectangle. Oh, let's validate this. And maybe we'll make the back a little bit smaller. So we can go like this, a little bit of that, and maybe bring it down. So it's kind of straight. I like that. Let's take select mask again. Let's clear it. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and voxel remesh this puppy. We'll voxel remesh it. This should be a lot clearer now. And do we want it bigger? Or does that look weird? It's probably weird. Let's clear the mask. I don't really know what I want. I'm just kind of messing around with it at the moment, obviously. Smooth this out a little bit. Still looks good. I want to make the whole thing a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit longer as well. Okay. And most of these things have something round on the sides. Let's do, what do we want to do? Some sort of torus. Also, I have on gizmo, so anytime I add a primitive, it's just going directly where the middle of the gizmo, the pivot point. Let's use a torus. I like saying torus with an accent. Let's snap this, and then let's make it a little bit fatter. Let's make it a little thicker. I don't know. It kind of looks like a donut. Although I don't hate it actually. I don't hate it. But I kind of want, actually what happens if we lower the, what happens if we do this to it? I don't even know what it does. Oh, it kind of gets crazy. Linear subdivision. Oh. When you have weird stuff like this, let's turn smooth shading off. See what it looks like. Okay. But I like it better like this for now. I might want to smear it. I might want to, let's validate that. Let's clone it. I just want like more details. Oh wait, did I validate it? I did, like a dum-dum. That's okay. I think I can can I stretch it? No, I can't. So I'm going to clone it. We'll validate the original one, and then we'll take this one that is unvalidated, and I want to stretch it, but I want to make it thin. See if I can, nope. Let's make it real thin. I can probably just use that, but I'm going to stretch it. Go like that. Actually, I probably should clone this too. I'll hide it. I'll take this. Now I'll take it and validate it. I don't even know. I'm just gonna keep going. I want to hide that one. So I want to make like a line in there. So I'm just using the really skinny one to make like a line. You'll see what I mean. Now let's just do Boolean, Boolean. Now we have a line. Now we can take this one. And what do we want to do with it? We can put it like in there a bit. Let's see what happens if we turn smooth shading off. Let's see what happens if we voxel remesh it. That looks better. Okay. Let's add a sphere, and let's make so this might be a light or something, who knows? Who knows? Remains to be seen. Okay. All right, so now for this thing, the head, what should we do? Let's add another box. Oh, that kind of looks cool, actually. That box there. So let's make some sort of screen. I want to make a screen. I want these to be rounded again, so we have to do the whole little song and dance here. Bringing this down. Good old X-ray, you can see inside. So let's clone this box and hide it. Let's rename it screen, the one we're going to hide. Box head, let's go ahead and validate this. Okay, so I'm going to clone this one too. So select both of those and hide this and do some Boolean magic. Ooh. Brother, ooh. It looks much better with smooth shading off, actually. But that's okay, we'll just voxel remesh it. That's like a cheap way to get those lines looking good. Right, and now this can be the actual, this can be the actual screen. Right inside there. Can move it back some. Oh, what if we do the whole slant thing where the screen is like slanted? Now I have to hit a line so I can just move it straight back. Let's just keep it straight. Yeah, let's just keep it straight. That looks good. Let's see what it looks like if I make this bigger. That looks better. I think it might look a bit better, actually, if it's... but whatever, that's fine. Okay, so this is a flat screen, so maybe we'll turn smooth shading off for this. And let's look at the wireframe and use quad remesher. So let's turn all this nonsense off and just do half. Oh, it's probably going to start messing up the edges. Okay, so let's do the smart thing and just use a like a screen. Or actually, we can just use... I have an issue with planes sometimes because I've just had an issue with planes. Let's go back. Let's add a... let's add a box. We'll just bring the division X all the way down to 0. And we'll turn smooth shading off. And let's just use this because it's be really, really tiny. Let's lose this. We'll validate this. And we'll just use that as our screen. It's much, much better. Okay. Let's make a cylinder. Oh, we're in a mirror, always. Okay, so this is the head. This is the screen. Cylinder. Let's just delete it. Oh, let's delete that too. cylinder. I want it to be in the middle. Oh wait, am I missing something? Hold on. Let me add a mirror. Oh, no, that's not it. What happened to the little circle on this side? Did I not add it? Mirror. Oh, there we go. Okay. Head, side, lights. Now, where's that cylinder? Ooh, 1.92. I didn't even realize that. 1.92. Trying to see if the undos are, that might be a little bit better. No crazy undos. So we'll see if that plays out, but I did not realize we're on 1.92. So there was an update. Life is crazy sometimes. It really is. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. Trust me. I want to validate it, and then I want to symmetry, vertex, vertex. Flatten this up. Okay, I like that. But maybe I don't want it like directly on the front. Maybe it's like on this part. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's leave that there. And I want, so this will be head, ant, base. And let's add some, what do we want to add back there? I think we would just want to do some, oh, let me turn the wireframe off. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Okay, so let's take this sphere, we'll validate it, and let's do the symmetry vertex thing again. But let's change this to green. Will that work? Nope. Blue. Nope. I mean, is it red? It can't be red. It's got to be green. What if I change it to local and then put green? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I'll remesh it. Smooth it a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, oh, let me turn symmetry off. Put this back to normal. We'll take a line off. Oh, I knew the mirror was going to get crazy. I knew it. World. X and world. Now if we add it, it should be on the other side. It's not on the other side. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Let's do show line. Okay, so we have a sphere. It's right there. Okay, if we have symmetry enabled, we have world enabled, and we have X. So if we add a mirror, it should go to the other side. I'm so confused. Mirror X, Y, Z, no. The only other thing I can think of is maybe I'm not on the... What if we bake it there? Pivot, center, pivot. Mirror. Nope, it still won't mirror to the other side, even though it's on world. Vertex, object? I don't know. This is like such an annoying thing that all of a sudden happens. For the life of me, I just can't get it to the other side. Anyway, it's so odd. Nope. Okay, so the thing is, if I add a sphere, whoops, and I shrink it, and I put it right here, if I mirror it, it's going to go to the other side. If I validate it, and I add a mirror, it doesn't go to the other side. So my guess is something has like fundamentally changed that I'm just not aware of. So if I take this and I move origin and then I move it back over, still doesn't go to the other side. You're killing me. You're killing me, Nomad. I can't think of any reason. Look and see if I can find the... So if I go to local, and then I go to world, local world, add a mirror, make sure it's not going anywhere crazy. Nope, just don't see it at all. If I turn these off, no, those are all on now. I just don't understand why it would be mirroring in the wrong spot. Okay, so if I add a mirror, let's see if I add another shape in this mirror. Okay, all right. That sheds a little bit of light on something, I think. So it's looking like it's making the... Okay, so it might be something about how I'm adding this shape. So there is two shapes here. I'm going to take this out of the mirror. There are two shapes here. If I move origin and then bake, and then I move it up and over, let's see if that works. I mean, voxel remesh it. I will reset it. If I add the mirror here, can I move it? No, it only moves one. It's like it's anchored where the original sphere is. Okay, well, I mean, that worked. So if I take it out of this mirror and I have one here, can I now add a mirror? I was adding a mirror. So it's adding the mirror exactly where the center of the gizmo is. Interesting. Interesting and weird. But whatever, we got there. It's such a strange thing. I don't, like, it seems like it might be deliberate, but I just don't understand what the point of that is. Like, it doesn't make too much sense to me. I'm not sure how I want these to, I don't usually have them forward. Kind of like something like that, but it's not really, for some reason I'm not really loving it. So I'm going to take it out of the mirror anyway. Okay. So let's oh, that must be a raccoon outside. Can you hear it? They're always climbing up and down the fence. I like to make little on and off buttons for the screen. Maybe like right here. I feel like it should be up here though. Now this we can, oh, we can probably bring this down really low. You can't even see it. Oh, is that just the size? That's just the radius. What am I doing? There you go. That's better. Okay. Not really crazy about the screen, but I think it might look okay. I think we need like a grate back here. So let's use a box. And let's turn smooth shading off. And let's use, you know, I don't use array enough. So array, don't need fit inside. We need to find the correct one. That's not it. That's not it. So it's got to be this one. Change the offset. Get these back over here. Change the amount of them. Okay, so let's to adjust them again now because I made them smaller, I guess. All right, now I want to tilt. For some reason, I want to tilt it. I'll use a line. And let's see how deep they are. They're a good size. So, oh, they might be a little thick though. Let's see what happens. So firstly, I'm just going to clone this just in case. Nah, you know what? I'm not going to clone it. Let's just validate it. And then let's take the head, hide this one, and let's just Boolean. Oh, actually, maybe I should Boolean something else too. So let's put these, I'll put that, oh, what did I do? I'll put the array above the head. And let's find something else to Boolean. Let's make a box. Make it a little rounder. Okay, let's clone this. Let's validate it and let's clone it. Let's do something like that. Let's put these together. Let's clone. Let's hide one. Let's hide this one. So we'll select one that's hidden. We'll do that. We'll do the head. We'll do Boolean and Boolean. Let me save this. Okay, we'll Vox remesh the head around 175. Let's bring back the box. And, let's move these in a little bit more. Okay. Quad remesher. Let's do half. Let's stick to there. Okay. It would be nice to make some lines. Maybe make a line across the bottom. Let's add a box. Make it big. Shrink it till it's real small. We'll take the head. We'll clone it. I'm just going to move it up here. We'll validate this. And wait, what do we want to do now? I can't remember. Oh, so let's take the head and let's hide the head. And then Boolean. We'll Boolean that from... Oh, you know what we need to do first? Let's take the box and multi-res and subdivide it a few times. So now we can take the head and Boolean, and it should be a lot more clean. Now we can take this piece, which you can see has a hole through it, and let's make it smaller. Pivot, center, pivot. So let's make it smaller so that it digs down in there. And now we'll hide this one and do a Boolean and a Boolean, and we should have a nice cut. Okay. I don't know how Quad Remesher is going to do with this. we turn smooth shading off? Oh, that looks crazy. What if we voxel remesh? Okay. We smooth it, it gets crazy. Quad remesher. Okay. Yeah, we'll admit, like this hard surface type thing would look better if I just made the shapes out in Blender, which is not very difficult to do. But anyway, but I can always do that if I want to later. Okay, so let's take this and let's validate it. Let's voxel remesh it around 200. Smooth it out if we have to. Looks good. All right, I'm trying to figure out how I want to add some life to it. So we'll do that. Let's validate. Let's clone it. So this is the body. So let's take this cylinder and do a Boolean. And now let's add a torus in there. Okay, that's kind of cool. And maybe we want to do, you know, I never used the curve tool. I'm even a little confused. Let's just validate this torus. Let's just name this neck base. The cylinder is now the body. This cylinder, I don't think we want a cylinder for the neck. Let's see what happens if I make this a bit bigger. I don't mind that. Upper base. Neck base. Let's use quad remesher and let's just put it in half. Okay, I think that's fine. Curve. I think I know what I need to do. Let's do let's make a curve. I rarely even make them, so like I'm a little confused actually. Let's use, excuse me, heavens. Let's make this small and we'll validate it and then we'll add a curve. I think that's right. So we need a bunch of them. So something like that. And let's go back to the curve. There's got to be an offset or something, right? Oh, don't want whatever that is. Let's take snap off. Oh, there we go. So I can just move it down like that. Let's move this down. Looks like we need to put a few more. Okay. All right, so let's take this torus and let's just decimate it. We can do quad remesher and do same. I'm going to validate it. This is just going to be neck. Okay, so I think I want some sort of, oh, do I want it to be a cylinder or do I want it to be a sphere? Let's try a cylinder. Something next to the body to just kind of jut out a bit. Let's take a line off. I think I want it to be something like that. I'm going to mirror it to the other side. Let's clone these. Let's clone them because we might need them back. We'll take both of these and validate them. We'll take the body. We'll hide this one. Boolean, Boolean. Get some nice cuts going there. They're a little deep. Let's voxel remesh this just to get these cleaned up a little bit. And now let's bring these back. I think that worked. Can I make that? Oh no, I was hoping I could make the... Oh, I kind of like that, except for it's a little wide now. Oh, whatever, I'll just validate them. I think it looks kind of interesting, if I do say so myself. Let's use... Oh, do we want to do a cylinder or do we want to just do a box? Oh, I think it's... Let's do a cylinder. Let's snap it 90 degrees this way. I need to do that thing again. So mirror it, we'll validate, we'll go to vertex, symmetry, Y, I believe. Let's make it local. Nope, Y is the wrong one. There we go. X. Good. Okay, I like that. That works for me. So you know what? We're going to put this back on auto, and then we're going to... These still in a mirror? Let's voxel remesh these. And now let's use a sphere. Let's just do a sphere. Let's give it its own mirror, though. I kind of like that. I do wish it was a bit more kind of like squared. That's the only thing. If I bring this down too much, then it just doesn't do what doesn't look good. Let's delete it. Let's add a box. Okay, let's make it a little softer. We'll go 6. We'll validate. Let me see if I was to add a mirror, if it's actually going to go on the other side, and it's not. So annoying. So I have to mirror it this way. Super, super, super annoying. Don't know what's up with that. So we'll validate. We'll use select mask. Okay, can I take it out and then put it back in the same mirror? That works. I've been trying to figure out what it is. I don't know what else it would be. All right, so we got to make something kind of cool with mask. So what if I do this and then this, and make this bigger, move it up. That's kind of nice. Clear the mask. We'll voxel remesh around 150. Select mask. And then let's make this end a little smaller. Okay, it's clear. It's kind of interesting. I think I like it. but it does need some, it needs something, right? Let's do add cylinder. Let's try to get a cylinder in on this action. So let's put it down. Let's turn smooth shading off. Let's snap it this way. We'll make it smaller. Let's see if we can make some different shapes. Post subdivision. We'll put this down. How do I make it into a square? There we go. Let's do not 45. I think 45 is too, that's perfect. Okay, so we switch that to 45. Pivot, center, pivot isn't gonna work. So let's take the pivot and let's also rotate that 45. Can't bake it. Yeah, we can. Let's bake it. Validate. Let's bake. And let's do, let's clone it. Let's make one smaller inside. Oops. Let's make it a little taller. Okay, so now let's get rid of this one. So let's, firstly, let's clone this cylinder and hide one. So let's take these and Boolean them. And then let's take this and Boolean this. What is that inside? Oh, I just, duh. So let's take this one and maybe we'll shrink it. Maybe we'll just add it here as like some sort of little detail. I like it. So this is going to be forearm. And cylinder, forearm, part. And it's probably not going to let me mirror these because it hates mirroring now, so it's never going to let me mirror again. Yeah, we are on the line too. That's nuts. The days of adding a mirror and your object going to the other side is over. Oh, so if anyone understands, if anyone knows any way to do it, I mean, I know there's other ways that you can mirror it, but it's just weird that it doesn't work. You know, like I know there's other ways to do it. I'm just used to doing it a certain way. But I guess that way has changed. So this little thingy, forearm part. Let's see if this goes over. Nope. Cool, I get you. Let's delete this, forearm part. Guess we can nestle those together. These are the shoulders. Shoulder parts. Let's go ahead and save. Let's let's go ahead and do our torus again. We'll do our torus again. Let's make it smaller. Let's validate it, and then let's add. Oh, no, I meant to add a, curve. Okay, let's see if we can just move this whole thing here. And now let's take the curve and let's, oop, we're gonna turn snap off. And now let's curve it. Oh no. Don't tell me this is getting weird again. I don't know what's up with I don't know if it's my Apple Pencil or... Why is it acting all funny? Okay, well that looks pretty good. I mean, it's what really what I wanted. Oh, it looks weird now. What happened? Okay, I kind of like that. It needs to be smaller though, I think. Again, I don't usually do shapes like this, but I think it looks kind of cool. Oh no. Maybe I hit something like this. No, I don't know what that is. You know, I don't know if I like that shape. I might just like... Well, let's hide it and try something else. So let's just add a regular cylinder. We can go ahead and turn the subdivision down. Yeah, we'll do something like that. We'll rotate it. What if we clone it and then what if we did two, but one is bigger? I feel like that looks mechanical, right? What if this one is like rotated a bit and like over a bit? Mirror. Put both of those in the mirror. I think that looks fresh, right? Okay. I think I have to get that decal thing on Blender. There's like a decal. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. No one's bothering me. Perfect. There's like a decal master. My guy, Ryan King Art, was just talking about it. It looked pretty cool. Put some decals or something on this. I think that'd be nice. Be cool to make something inside of there. Oh, you know what I really love? Oh, I have to do it now. We're going to put some mushrooms inside of there. That's what we're going to do. Bring this down to 4. Okay, we'll snap it 45 degrees. Smooth shading off. Okay, pivot. We'll snap this 45 degrees. And we'll validate. And we'll bake it. So now we have this piece. How deep is it? How deep is your love for me? All right. Oh, I think I want to put 2 cylinders on the back side too. Oh, I don't want to put 2 cylinders though. I want to put... Oh wait, I think we can do cylinders with a rounded... that are rounded now, right? I think we can. If we just do like this and then... and then we bring this all the way down, I think they round out. Okay, we'll put that to 4. That's fine. I don't mind that. It's still not. It's not where I want it to be. So, boop, we'll just delete. And we'll add a sphere. We need to do... Oh, we do already have one, though. We already have that. But that's huge. Why is that so... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why is that so big? Quad remesher, half... Let's take a look at the wireframe. Half. I don't know why I'm not just putting 800. Yeah, that's better. So you know what? We have this. So let's name this antenna. Let's rename it head antenna so it doesn't get lost. What is that? And then we can clone it and bring it down to the body. And these can be back canisters. You know, I love a good canister. So this one we're going to go to Gizmo and reset. Oh. Move origin. And there's no reset. It doesn't reset to translation. No. Okay, so somehow it's like stuck like this. That's fine. I'm just going to straighten you out. And we're all going to be happy. Okay, so maybe I baked it or something. I don't know. Who knows? The world gets crazy. Okay, so let's move this down. Ooh. What are we doing here? Maybe we turn symmetry off. I just want to move it. I'm sure I can't mirror it. Nope. What's the best way to... How was I doing mirror before? Mirror and then move it apart? way to do that? No way to mirror. Mirror is just completely useless, huh? Okay, I get you. Can't bake it. This is nuts. Pivot, center, pivot. So we're back to the same exact issue. Local symmetry is enabled. That's just going to stretch it, isn't it? Like a dumb world vertex. That's where it should be. If I do object, if I move it, fine. I'll just try to mirror it this way. Mirror. There we go. Okay, so I guess that's just a new mirror. Got it. Took me long enough. Oh boy. And now but they won't even stay mirrored. So maybe if we go vertex, they'll yeah, there we go. Man, these tutorials just got a whole lot more confusing with this. Because now I have to teach a whole thing about, you know, mirroring and all that stuff, unfortunately now. Yeah, I like that. So back canisters. It's so strange that that is the... Let's go back to auto. Pivot, center pivot. Okay. Let's add... We need some sort of connector there. So I think we can just use a box with a really low topology and smooth shading off. Just as a connector, I think. We can either do one connector or two connectors. I like that. We'll clone it and then we'll move it down. I wonder what happens if we stretch. We take these boxes and we stretch them. No, it looks better like just in the middle, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's take one of these and let's clone it. We can take these two and join, and this is just going to be canister holds. Okay, back canister, canister holds. We have a copy of one. What do we want to do with the copy? I was thinking we would use it somehow over here, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just make like a little asymmetrical piece here, perhaps. And it's okay to make asymmetrical little random pieces. I, for one, appreciate them. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool if, that's like my favorite saying, right? Okay, so we need two more cylinders coming out of the bottom of these. So let's make this small. No, I like it to be a little rounded. Two and two, no. The size is like way too big. That's fine. We're just gonna leave it there. That's fine. Okay, we'll move it up. We're gonna mirror it now, so I don't have to worry about this thing farting around and not mirroring. Okay, and now I want to do, so that's great. Let's make it a little more funky. Just add an extra little piece there, just because we can. We'll just validate these. Canister ends. What is this box? Oh, this is the tube in, body tube in. That can just be like a tube that just like goes inside. But yeah, it's validated. So let's use tube path. Turn snap off. Let's make it a little smaller. Come on, baby. And now we can just make him going into this thing. Okay, that's pretty decent. Okay, cool. So let's do, this is going to be the tube. And let's clone this. Let's good old align and move it over. Okay, so we have this at least going in the top. Then we can just fart around with this side. Or should I make it on the other side? Oh, should I have them both going on one side or going? That's a good question. I didn't think of that. My only gripe is that it might look a little too symmetrical if I do it that way. Okay, let's get this where it needs to be. It's being a little difficult. Yeah, I think I like going in one side. Yeah. So, you know, I feel as though oh, you know what? A Taurus eye. Let's do a Taurus eye. I don't know why I'm calling it a Taurus eye. Tauruses, 2 Tauruses. Let's take it off of a line and try to figure this out. This is just good old-fashioned gizmo work here. It's the only thing that's going to get us through. Can't think of an easier way to do it. So then at least it looks like there's some sort of thing that it's going into. makes more sense. And actually, let's move the gizmo where it should be, and then we'll move this over a smidge where it should be, right in the middle. So this gizmo, we might as well make it smaller. Okay, so let's validate that, clone it, and we'll just bring it straight down. And you would think that it would be perfect, but it's a little off, but not too much. I think that works. Let's take this and move it up. Oh, this is all together, isn't it? Let's take these tubes out. Move that. Okay. Good. Oh, I really wish I had like a line like right across there. I think that'd be great, but let me save this. Oh, there's a sphere here. Where did this sphere come from? Anyone? So we'll move it down here for now. Okay, so this opening, let's take the body and clone it, number one. And hide it for now. Let's take this box. Is it validated? Oh, it is validated. You butt monkey. It is validated. Oh, let's get rid of this curve. I didn't like that. I was thinking about making a different sort of shape other than a, oh, you know what? I can still do it if I use select mask and rectangle. I think I can still do the kind of shape that I was thinking of. I'll make the top a little bit smaller. Clear the mask, and then just make everything bigger. Right in the middle, maybe make it a little more squat. Okay, this will be body window. Body window. Okay, I'm thinking. Oh, let's bring it out a little bit more. Let's see how deep it goes in. It's the perfect length on the inside. Let's save. So let's just use a Boolean, and we'll just use a Boolean and the body. We'll hide the window. Boolean and Boolean. So now we have nice clean insides. We need to cut some of these parts. So we can validate this pelvic sphere. So we'll just call this pelvic. This pelvic region. And these toruses, or this, oh, let's just name these pelvic rings. And I think we can, ooh, they're kind of big. Oh, but it looks like I can't, oh, is it just a mirror? It's just a mirror. Let's validate pelvic rings. We can always just use quad remesher and half them to bring the size down a bit. So let's take this sphere, turn the grid off, trim, rectangle. First, let's trim that. Boom. Let's trim these. I guess it's mirrored, so I can just do one side. Perfect. Okay, so we have another body. We have another body. So we have two bodies. This one, so what if this is body clear? And what if I clone body clear? And I take one and I make this a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller, and then I Boolean this. I know it seems odd, but now we should still have body and body clear. Oh, body clear is, why is it so big though? This voxel remesh it lower. It does not want to go low. So let's, oh, what did I do? Let's just close that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, aborted, thank you. Let's do 5,000. Actually, you know what we can do first? We don't need all of it. We don't need all of body clear. So let's just trim a lot of the part we don't need, and then use quad remesher, and then try to remesh it lower. Okay, so now let's go back to regular and view. And if I smooth it, let's see what happens. I don't mind that, actually. So what I'd like to do is essentially make it a refraction. Make body clear a refraction. You can't see it now, but I think I just want to make that see-through. So for now, we're just going to, first I'm going to save, and then I'm going to hide this so we can just see inside. What is that? What is that? Is it like a little piece of this? Will the wireframe help me figure out what that is? Oh, is it a hole in the mesh? What a butt monkey. So let's just take this and let's just voxel remesh it. See what happens. Oh, that hole is still there though. Still there. It's still there. What if we voxel remesh it high? Oh, still there. Okay, so there is a hole in the mesh. What to do, what to do. Okay, so let's just work this out. Let's take... let's take a... you know what? Let's use the canisters. Back canisters, we have 2 of them. We'll make a new one. We actually have a sphere right here that we can validate. And then we can go to vertex. Okay, just kidding. We can go to symmetry. Nope, just kidding. We can go to local. Nope, just kidding. Okay, vertex, symmetry. This is a local. Okay, no. Okay, maybe we need to stretch it this way. Fine, I'll change this to Y. And we'll do it this way. Okay, let's shrink it. Put all this back to normal. and we'll voxel remesh it. Did I remesh it? Yeah. So we'll smooth it. We'll go back to the normal things, and then we will quad remesher. We can bring, yeah, I guess we'll bring it down to 5,000. That's fine. But I really want to do like 600. Okay. Probably even do lower than that, to be honest with you. Because these are just going to be lights. So, okay. Just confirming that this is not going to work. Okay. I knew it, but I figured I would try. So we will mirror. Oh, I see you up there. Turn that off. And then we will mirror. I wonder what happens if we do the other one. Will it put it in a mirror? No, that would have been nice. If it would have put it in a mirror, that would have been real nice. Oh no, maybe it did. Did it? No, it didn't. They're right here. So it did the same thing. And I have to go back to vertex in order to control them. Because this is the waist, and it's not controlling them the way that I want to. Okay, so let's go back. To just a sphere. We'll just deal with this side first then, since that's what it's making me do. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just wanted to make like lights. That's all I wanted to do, was really make like some lights. That's all I wanted to do, but it doesn't look right. So we'll just make some lights here. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll clone, and then we'll make another light here. Oh my God, there's more. There's more random lights. What are we doing? Why are you all the way over there? That makes no sense. Just go together and chill. These are going to be mush lights. Okay, so now we have our little lights in there. And now the only thing we have to deal with is this. So let's add a box. We'll mirror it. And let's clone. Let's clone. Let's make another one here. Okay, so now we have two. Let's bring this out and give it its own mirror. This, let's validate. Let's take the body and let's just voxel remesh this thing together, since it doesn't want to do anything else. I'll just voxel remesh you together. That's how I get down. Oh, I missed the holes. What a dum-dum. I missed the holes. Wait, is smooth shading off on this? Smooth shading off? Okay, so let's take these and just move them. Pivot, center, pivot. Let's just move these back. I'll make them long. I'll make the whole thing long. I'm playing with this thing. You know what? I'm going to make this into the body as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just add a little more to it. Take the body. Let's turn smooth shading off on this, since smooth shading is off on the body. And then let's voxel remesh them and see what happens. It gets real crazy. Whatever, let's smooth all this. It's fine, as long as there's no holes, I don't care. I think that looks fine. There's nothing on the other side. Everything else still looks great. This is a little wonky. But it's the best we can do. So we're gonna leave that there. Let's go to quad remesher. Let's take a look at the wireframe. And let's do like 20,000. I think that's more than enough. I think you can figure it out from there. I'm so rude to this thing, right? That's way better. All right, how big are these? A lot of these things I can make smaller, I think. I have to smooth you guys. I will smooth you. You don't need to be that big. So just so you know, I will smooth you out. So let's add, we need something else here. Let's make it, I wouldn't mind like a bolt. I think we did that with cylinder, right? I think we did that with cylinder. Like that kind of like star bolt. Star bolt. Sounds like a 90s movie. Okay, so we'll place that there. And you know what? Honestly, I might just leave that there. Turn smooth shading off. Okay, we're back. My poor fiance gets up in the middle of the night, and it makes her sad when the lights are all still on, because she wants to be able to sleep through the night. But I forgot to turn the lights off. Well, that's right, so it's like, ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. What size is it? I kind of like that. Okay, excuse me. So legs. I don't want legs to be too crazy. Let's just take a tube path. Turn snap off. You kind of like it. So add another little one there so we have some. Oh, but that looks weird though. It looked okay, but then it looked weird. What if I move? Let's do a line and just move these back. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if I add a subdivision here. Ooh, I think I like that. I think I like it. Because I don't want the legs to be too insane. Maybe we'll just add a little something to them, give them a little bit of oomph, and that's it. I'm going to up the subdivision a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and validate them like they owe me money, honey. These are a bit too small. The torus eye. Why can't I tap on the torus eye? Oh, whatever, that's fine. Okay, so what kind of feet? We're just going to do simple, plain feet. I think we'll do... what do I want to use for the feet? I think I want to do something with like a... Let's try bringing this down to 4. And the subdivision... Oh, smooth shading off, that's what I meant. Smooth shading off. And then we have to do the annoying rotate 1 and then pivot. Take it off of a line and then rotate 1. There we go. Let's make sure that, oh, you know what? This is, so that gets smaller like that. I hate that I have to keep doing this. Okay, so you're not moving. Oh, whatever. Let's just validate. Pivot, center, pivot. Let's just bake it. Pivot, center, pivot. Thank you. Now I can move it straight down. That's all I wanted to do. Sometimes they try to make things so difficult. They don't have to be. They. The infamous they. Do we want to add like, no, I think 1 is better. I'm not crazy about it. I'm just going to delete it. What is this mirror? This is now the body. Box. Let's validate these. These are the body inner squares. We'll just put body squares. Body clears there, that's good. Might as well save our progress. Can I bake these? Bake, pivot, center, pivot. Let's add a sphere. A sphere is probably the easiest. Okay, we can go ahead and validate these, I think. Let's trim. Let's put X-ray. Oh, can't see the bottom line anyway. Let's chop these. And you know what? Let's just bring these down to the bottom of the foot. I really don't even know if I want any sort of foot. Oh, I don't mind it small like that. That's kind of cool. I don't know what happened. Somehow I undid a bunch of steps. Like always. All right, so what other cool thing can we do to these? Let's do, oh, you know what? I have an idea that might be cool. Let's take, excuse my stomach. Let me think. Let's take split, polygon, and let's make a polygon. Let's make sure all these are nice and straight. Add a node in there. Yeah, let's do that. So then we'll go like this. And then we'll take this one and we'll remesh it at like 150. And then we'll take the splits. Is this the splits? Okay, so these are the legs. What are these? Oh, these are the bolts. Oh. Arm bolts. I'm just going to label them because all of this stuff is like all together. This is the arm, upper, tube split, sphere, legs. So where are these? Oh, these are the leg parts. Leg parts, good. Vox remesh them. And this is just to get the parts nice and pretty. So we can take all of these parts and smooth them out. I actually don't know if I'm on the leg or the part right now. Oh no. Kind of got a little crazy. Let's see if we can increase the size of this. Let's try quad remesher, and let's try 5,000. Did it work? And let's try 5,000 with the legs as well. Very simple shapes. Nice. Okay. I I think we're good. Oh, I didn't do any sort of fingers or anything. That's an issue. Why are the forearms so big? Is smooth shading on or off? Quad remesher. What happens if we do half? And what if we turn smooth shading off? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, can I decimate? See what happens? Ooh. Alright, whatever. I guess we'll just leave it. Because what if I did same? What if I just clean up the geometry? I still saw a few issues change. What if I turn smooth shading off? Looks way better like that. I'm okay with that. We brought it down so much to 16. I'm definitely okay with that. What is that? Let's validate this. Actually, let's not validate it. Let's take the arm bolt out and then mirror it. And this is arm bolt. Now we can validate it. Okay, so now the only thing is fingers. So I think I'm just going to use why not use spheres? That's okay. I'm so worried about it. Okay, let's just go ahead and mirror. We'll clone and move it back. Maybe we'll adjust it so they're not the same. Clone, and maybe we'll make a little like thumb-ish piece. Let's move these up. Okay, I like it. I do like it. But let's just figure out how I want these. Oh, you know what else I just thought of? Let's take all of these. We can validate them all. And maybe we trim. Maybe we trim pieces of them. Just use line and then just like kind of like it. Now let's just make sure I'm going to put the pivot, let's just do X-ray. I'm going to put the pivot here for that one. For this one, I'm going to move the pivot up here. And then for the thumb, I'm going to move, the pivot's kind of in the right spot, so we'll leave it there. But I wanted to make sure that if we're looking at the front view, I really want the fingers to look okay. Oh, I think I like it. You know what else we can do? That's kind of cool. We can add a torus. We need to take it out, I think, of the hand. Let's just call this fingers. So the torus we can mirror, that's fine. But let's do that. Let's make these much smaller. So we'll validate, maybe even turn smooth shading off for those. And then let's add a sphere that we can then shrink, and this can be like a light or something there. Hand, ring, this can be hand, light. Let's do this again, unfortunately. Mirror, and light. Validate it because it's just a sphere. Nice. Fingers. Yeah, let's just validate the fingers. That's fine. And this, let's validate that as well. Hand light, we'll validate that. Part of me wants to keep them separate though. This might be a little bit of an issue as well. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Okay, so mirror. These are all the leg bits. So what if I validate and then uninstance? Okay, so I'm going to delete this. This is going to be arm 2, arm B. legs. This is leg B. This is leg A. So leg parts B, leg parts A. Oh, this is the feeties. This is the feeties. Sphere, neck. Oh, that's fine. Let's bring the neck up. Body, we'll put, yeah, we'll just add the neck. Let's call it a body neck. Fingers. You know what? Let's split them. Let's leave them for now. We'll leave them for now. Leg parts. Shoulder parts. Validate them. Whoops. Validate, join children. Neck base. Neck upper. Body neck. Body neck can go with these guys. And we can also quad remesh it. Let's break this down a little bit. That's fine. Still quite big. It's not really doing half. But okay, I see you. Shoulder parts, they're kind of big. Let's take a look at the good old wireframe. See if we can half it. Okay. Just make sure all these parts are nice and low. I feel like this can be like 500. Turn smooth shading off. How about that? This thing is huge. Let's change this to 5,000. Let's save first. Okay, much better. It's going to be a light, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll validate it. This little piece. Take the division. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I like the size. I just want to bring down the... Let's do 1,000. Let's do 400. I'll take it. That might be a light too, matter of fact. All right, let's just check everything else. Head antenna base. We'll make that a bit smaller. Maybe we'll even turn smooth shading off. Oh, this is the on light. Head. light or power light. The box is, oh, this is the, why are they so huge? Head, rear, memory. Let's call it memory, just for fun. This is still way too big. Like, what are we doing? It's such a simple shape. It'd be nice if I could get this down to under 2. That would be great. Not sure if it's possible. This can go a little bit lower, I think. Arm bolt. This does not need to be that big. Okay, what about this? How big is that? Let's half that. Let's turn smooth shading off. Half it again. It looks like the size isn't going down much. Fine. What about these tubes? What if we bring this down, this one, bring this down, I think that's good. Let's validate these. This one, validate this one. Let's check these out. So these are the tubes, so we can join those. Canister tubes. Okay. Oh, these are fun. Oh, the fingers are kind of big, right? We'll go 2000 with the fingers. That gets us lower. Nice. Oh, no, it doesn't. We're at 308K. Butt monkey. What if I go half? Oh, did I hit? I might have hit undo. I think I hit undo. Yeah, we did go lower. Nice. Turn smooth shading off. Those might even look a little bit nicer. Ooh, the feeties. Feeties. Let's go half on. Oh, this is just a single feetie. Half. Half. Okay, that's better. 278K, I'm happy with it. I wonder if this could stand up. I probably should have made this much bigger, because this would be a pretty good, like a pretty cool character. If I made the legs bigger, he could like stand, you know? Let's see. So we have legs A, legs B. I think this is all the parts of the legs. Might be able to get away with just stretching it like this. He might actually be able to stand. that way. Smooth them back a little bit. Let's see if it feels, yeah, it feels like it could possibly stand up. All the center of gravity. I don't know who's going to be printing this. No one will probably ever print it until I start printing again. So I'm going to turn the wireframe off. I like it. I'm going to save. And oh, this is actually quite big for feet, now that I'm looking at it. It's actually quite big for a foot. Okay, so arm B, arm bolt. Oh, this is both bolts. Okay. Fingers are together. Oh, these are the arm thingies. So let's validate and keep instances. Validate. Okay, so this is A, arm A. And this, validate. This is also arm A. So this is arm B, and this is also arm B. So I can delete those. Fingers I can split. So I'll split the fingers. This is arm A, while this is arm B. These should all be the same. Okay, Taurus. This might be on the hand, I'm not sure. No, where is this Taurus? Oh, that's that. So these we can join together. So these are the tubes. Canister tubes, which I thought I already. Taurus. Body tube in. Okay, canister tubes can go with that. Taurus. Body tube in can go with that. That makes sense. Tube rings. Arm bolts. Baby, body square. Oh, that's inside. Hand light. That's both of them. Hand light and hand ring. Let's bring them down here. Ooh, hand light. Let's go ahead and this can be real small. So let's split this so that we can add them to their respective arms. So this is B, arm B. Hand light, this is arm A. Hand ring, I think that's both. So we can split. Okay, this one is B. And ring, this one is A. Okay, arm bolts. We might as well just split them while we're here. This one is B. Bolt. This one is A. Mushroom lights. So this can go with the body. Body squares are inside, so they can go there. Pelvic rings. That can go with pelvic. Here, what are these? What are these torsi? Oh, are those something on the head? Oh yeah. So these, are these different or are these the same? Oh, they're different. Oh, okay. So let's clone this. We'll take the top torus out in this one and the bottom torus out in this one. And then we'll validate, whoops. We'll validate and join children. And this one will validate and join children. So this is the head ring A, head ring B. Okay, head side lights. Can validate those. Why is this one so big? Head ring B, what is that? Oh, that's the bigger one. We didn't deal with that? So we'll make that smaller. All right, this is all head stuff, so let's go ahead and put all of this stuff together. Head rear memory. Okay, body clear, that can go with body even though it's hidden. And now everything is together. Oh, shoulder parts. Shoulder parts are part of the body, and they're still really big. Okay, so shoulder parts can go with the body. Shoulders. Okay, good. Nice. So we're looking at the front. We don't really see much, but it's decent. I like the way he looks. Let's make sure he's in the right spot. So let's put the grid on and let's select everything. The reason why I had to separate the arms and the legs because I might want to pose him and change him around a little bit. Okay, so we'll move him up so that his legs are on the red line, which is the horizon line. Okay, so we'll save this progress. Turn the grid off. All right. I feel like he does need, be kind of cool if he had like a plug. Maybe that goes down through the center. I think that goes down through the center. Okay. So for the body, we'll just add something. We'll add a, we'll add a box that we can make nice and soft, and that'll be for the ground in here. So we'll just make this nice and soft. Validate, and then maybe we'll just use drag and just kind of drag it. Like so. We can voxel remesh it maybe to like give it a little oomph, smooth it out, and then maybe we'll take what's the best thing to use? Let's try clay. And we'll turn symmetry off and just kind of like, we'll make some little areas in here. And then we'll use sub and we'll just make some other little areas. Make it look like it's like some sort of ground. Kind of smooth it. Maybe kind of flatten it a bit in the front. Okay, that looks good. Where's the pivot? Oh, there it is. Let's add a sphere and let's just make like a little, like some rocks or something. So we'll go ahead and clone that one and maybe we'll make it another smaller one. Put it towards the front. Clone and just make another one over here, perhaps. Okay, so these can be, we'll join those and these will be rocks. This will be soil. I guess we can leave them in there. Rocks, soil. Oh, I lost battery. So annoying. So let's save. Quad remesher. What do we have it at? 2000? Yeah. Okay, we'll save that. And now I think we can import. I think I have some here. On my iPad, Nomad. Butter? Is it in butter? Come on, baby. Mushroom bunch. This better be the right one. I think it is. Always have so much fun with this mushroom. These mushrooms. They're like one of my favorite things to add to my scenes. I just love it. I just can't get enough mushrooms. Ever. Okay, so we'll save. And I don't know if I have any other. What if I import? What else do I have in here? Battery, lightning symbol, YouTube cube, skull emblem, Pac-Man eye, white cat, lantern, flowers, little snail, crown. Let's see what the flowers, crown, and the little snail look like. Ooh, small keyboard. Ooh. I guess we'll take a look at the small keyboard as well. Let's take a look at 44. Add to scene. 44 is huge. So let's just bring this down. Pivot, center, pivot. Okay, let's go back in. I remember this crown. She's got a crown, this little snail. What is the cuff detail? Oh, the flowers are great. What is that? Oh, that's the little keyboard. Oh. Why is it called, why did I call it cuff detail? It makes negative sense. It's a cute little keyboard. But I don't know if, I don't know where I would put it. Unless I put it like over here somewhere. The flowers are cute though. Flowers. Let's move them up so that they're like in the ground, like so. Okay, and little snail, where are you? Oh, here's little snail. Forty-four is the only thing that's like small. Oh my God. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, we'll turn the smooth shading off so it looks normal. Maybe I'll put it right there. So we need to put it like this. We'll take the snap off, rotate it a little bit. Take the line off. That would help. What does it look like? Oh, it's just an optical illusion. Okay, so we got his little 44. Got that there. What are we doing with it, with my pencil? How are we doing? 54, I think that's enough. Flower B, is that the all flower B? Flower mid, flower stem, oh, they're all the same. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Flower B, flower mid. So there's 3 flowers. I'm going to clone this, and then I'm going to clone this, and then I'm going to, what am I going to do? So we have a, oh, I think that makes sense. So now we'll take flower A. Oh, I can't even join them, can I? Okay, so where's flower A? How is it not flower A? Where's flower A? Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Flower A, flower A. Okay. Okay, this is so confusing. Are these together? Okay, so maybe there's just 2. So maybe this can be flower B. So we'll turn everything on, select it all. I can't trim, unfortunately. So we'll go here and just trim. Turn that off. Oh, we're still using that thing. Nothing to trim, okay. I'm so confused. Well, then where is this? Where is this? This is flower B? I'm so confused right now. Let's just take everything. So this is flower A. Is this also flower A? I can never like see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Flower B. Okay, so flower mid. Flower stem. Okay, so we're going to put those together. These are all on the same side. This is also on the same side. So I think this has to be flower B, right? So flower B1. Let's get rid of this. Flower B1 is flower A. Flower mid. And then flower stem. Jeez. This is keyboard A. Oh, these are the keyboard. These are the keys. Oh. Keys. So we'll leave that. Crown does not need to be as big as it is. And let me know how big I just made it. Where's this? Oh, that's 44. It's not even labeled. 44, keyboard, crown, flower B. Actually, I probably shouldn't put these together, should I? Probably should not put all this stuff together. The only thing is I do want them together though. So let's put E44, E, E, maybe not here, but over in Blender. Like you definitely want to have everything together. E, flower, E, oh. I think that was flower A. Yeah. E, snail. Okay, so this snail, well, now I'm back to 440, but that's because like some of this stuff is just absolutely insane. Pivot, center, pivot. To bake all of this stuff. It's insane. Okay, so snail shell. Let's just bring this down. We'll do... No, let's just keep it there. See what happens. Okay. IB and IA are separate, so we're just gonna IB, let's do half. We can join these and do half. Oh, get out of here, symmetry. Symmetry thing drives me insane. Snail mouth, we can probably do half on that one as well. Maybe again. Snail mouth and eyes can be the same. And then snail and snail. Oh, the mushroom bunch. Let's do 5,000 maybe. Much better. We'll even go half on them. Body, neck, crown. Each key I can probably go halfy on. I think it's worth it. Oh, symmetry. Okay, half on those. We're back to 294. Nice. This can probably... Yeah, that's fine. These flowers. Let's just do same. Let's just clean up this. Why do I feel like it's still all messed up? I don't know what I was just doing. Oh no, what is all of that? there's 2 stems. How annoying. Let's take this one and trim it. I didn't do anything bad over here. So these, let's turn symmetry off. And let's just do half. These do not need to be that big. These are just flowers, bro. That's fine. This can be half. That's fine. My watch is telling me it's time to stand. Okay, so so this, I just need to move this back. Ooh. Oh, actually, that's fine. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Kind of looks nice when you can see the front though, so we'll leave it there. Let's get rid of that. And now just to be safe, let's take a look at the other flower and move. Pivot, center, pivot. Pivot, center, pivot. Okay, good. There's nothing else randomly there. Nice. So let's save. Okay. Beautiful. Let me just save again. Turn the wireframe off. Okay, let me stand up. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for this one. We'll go ahead and we might as well do some quick lighting. So let's put on post-process. Oops. I'll go ahead and hit my DFD that I always use. Why is this not? Oh, am I on lit PBR? Forgot that part. Lit PBR. So let's turn off the environment, add a light. Let's put it to 2. So this will be the key. And then let's just make another light behind it. And we'll just rotate this so we get some nice. Okay, so it looks like bloom is just crazy. Let's turn the threshold up, which will make the bloom a little bit less bloomy. Okay, that's a little bit better. We can go back to the light, make sure we like it. I think that looks good. And what else do we want to do? Go ahead and save this. Normally I would make everything orange, but I don't know if I really need to do that. Nor do I know if everything will actually change orange. I guess not the flowers. I don't need the flowers to be orange. Let's get rid of the flowers. Everything else, let's use my let's try this one. I just like it. Roughness is good. It's just like a nice neutral color that I think looks cool. What is that? Oh, I think I know what that might be. Well, Still undoing stuff. Come on now. Head on light, we can validate that. Let's light all the lights up. Why not? Let's clone. Let's just change this to add so I know what it is. And then we'll go additive and always unlit. What other lights we got here? We got these lights. Might as well bake everything. So all the lights, all we're doing is cloning them. And then we are doing additive and always unlit. Bring the brightness up. I think these are lights too. Let's make these lights too. So we'll clone. And we'll do additive and always unlit. Make it a little bit brighter. Maybe we'll change this to something cool. Okay, let's see. We got some lights in here. Let's clone that. Okay. And then the screen. Oh, that's the only problem now. Now we can go back to post-process and bloom. We can make the lights brighter with bloom. I think that looks kind of cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just save this as, we'll save it as a new one. And then let's go to here, 0, 0, 0. And I'll add this to the video too. I'll hit record and we'll do our little turntable. And there is our little robot guy. Really happy with him. I think he'll look really cool in Blender. If you're interested in seeing him in Blender, please comment below and maybe I'll record that as well. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.